friends.
Hello, artist friends. Today we are making accordion books, and we're inspired by this book today, a skyscraper accordion, inspired by cityscape paintings, cityscape drawings, and just the cityscape in general. So, okay. Thank you for the kiss, Jolly. Appreciate that. So,
Thank you for the kiss, Mama.
Yeah, you're very welcome. So this is the book that we're inspired by and that we're going to do our project based off of today. Again, it's a book by Esther K. Smith, a book making books with children. We love this book very much.
Nice.
And that's where our project is inspired by today. So what you will need is
paper.
Paper, but today's paper needs to be long and short.
And tall.
Well, it would be tall if we were holding it like this, but we're actually going to hold it like this.
Yeah.
So it's really long and short. Okay, so you're going to need one strip of paper. You're also going to need pencil, scissors,
and waterproof marker.
Yes, Sharpie markers. And then you're also going to need something to color with. Today, Jali and myself, we're going to color with watercolor paint. But if you don't have paint at home, that's okay. You can color in your cityscape with crayons, you can color in with markers, but we're gonna use paint today. First thing we're gonna do, Jolly, is we're gonna draw the tops of our buildings. We're gonna draw from one end to the other, the tops of our buildings. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by that. So I'm gonna start, I'm gonna draw a tall building, and then a shorter building, a tall, a short, a bunch of lines going back and forth, maybe some diagonal buildings, maybe some
circle buildings,
mostly geometric shapes. So this is what I'm gonna do to start. So all the way across, about middle of the way down your paper, you're drawing the tops of your buildings.
You mean this way or that?
Yeah, so look, this is this is Jolly's buildings. Can you see it? Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to cut on our pencil line. So we're gonna cut all the way across. Okay? I'm gonna help you cut, Jolly. So I'm gonna cut.
But I have my scissors. You need to have both two scissors because if you want to help.
All right, I'm almost done. I'm cutting all my tops of buildings. And check it out. What I just did was I cut the tops of my buildings, and now I have two separate sheets of paper. The tops, which is now the negative space. I'm gonna put that to the side, we don't need that. And the bottom, so now this really looks like a cityscape at this point. So step one is you're gonna draw the tops of your buildings. Step two, you're gonna cut out the tops of your buildings. All right, Jolly, I'm gonna help you with yours.
Number 3, we can do pencil.
Yeah, number 3, how'd you know that? Yeah, you're so smart. Number 3, we're gonna draw with pencil again. We're gonna draw all our windows and doors because all these buildings, people can't get in or out without doors, and they can't let the sun shine in without windows. So all of these buildings are gonna need windows and doors. And what shapes, Jolly, do you think we're gonna use for windows and doors today? What shape is this window right here?
A square.
We might use some squares for windows. Good.
And rectangles.
And tall rectangles for doors. Good idea. So let's start drawing our windows and doors using our pencil.
That kind is like not I windows are like a rectangle.
I'm gonna draw a door with rectangle windows on this building. Lots of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's your pencil. Do you want to draw a door? I'm gonna draw some square windows.
If you don't know how to trace it with marker, it's okay.
You try your very best. So I'm gonna finish drawing, and now I'm gonna trace with marker. Okay, great. So once we have everything traced, we're ready to then erase our pencil lines and color it in. If you're going to be painting today with watercolor paint, then you're going to paint everything. And if you're going to be coloring it with crayons or markers, then you're going to color everything in. But it's important that we get color on the whole beautiful picture.
Like mine?
Awesome. Hold it up to our artist friends.
Artist friends. Look, a robot.
Myself, we're going to use watercolor paint. But if you don't have any watercolor paint, that's all right.
Because
you can just use crayons or markers today. So if you have paint, awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. You can use whatever you have at your house. Okay, so I'm gonna paint some beautiful. Cityscapes are drawn, colored in, cut out. We are ready to do the final step. Do you know what the final step is?
what?
We're gonna fold it and turn it into an accordion book.
You mean
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it in half, like this.
Like, I can't see my robot thing.
Don't worry, because once the book is done being folded, then you can open it up. Normally, traditionally, when you're folding, when you're making books, you would use a bone folder. It's kind of almost looks like this. It's thicker and it's made out of bone. I can't find mine. And you probably don't have one at home. So we're gonna use popsicle sticks today. So the whole point, Jolly, is that when you make a fold, you use your bone folder or your popsicle stick to crease that fold and make sure that fold is nice and crisp. So we're gonna use the one that's flat and we're gonna go like this and like this to crease the fold. Now we're gonna take, it's folded in half. We're gonna now take one side and fold it to the edge, okay? So again, I have it folded in half, and then I'm gonna take the one side and fold it to the edge, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then we're gonna take it and we're gonna do the same thing we just did one more time. So we're gonna take that, fold it to the edge, take that side, fold it to the edge, okay?
This is tiny though.
And then that inside one also has to get folded twice. So we're gonna fold that one. Back and forth until you have a nice, skinny accordion book. So it's, now you have a book. And then you're just gonna wanna take small pieces, the thickest paper you can find, okay? Because these are gonna be our covers. And I probably just need actually half of it. Probably need it even smaller. So we made little books. So this is gonna be our cover.
Mine has a robot on it. Forget it.
Okay, so 2 pieces of paper. We're gonna glue one to the end of our book. Okay, so right now we have our book. Our book is all folded, right? It goes back and forth like an accordion. And the front, we're gonna glue a cover to. And the back, we are going to glue our cover to. And then we're gonna decorate the covers. So that's my front and that's my back. And I still have to decorate my front and I'm gonna color it in. So I'm gonna do,
Look, accordion book.
it's an accordion. It's an accordion book because it's similar to an accordion instrument. I don't know if you've ever seen one. Have you ever seen an accordion instrument, Charlie?
No.
We'll have to pull it up on YouTube and you'll have to see. My Pop Griffin and your great-grandfather Griffin played the accordion. I have a picture. I'll have to show you.
We have both of us. Look. So we made ours already. Look on the back.
And this is the...
J.
So there's the book.
What's your name?
I didn't write my name on mine, but that's okay. And then we have our... And you can even open it up like this. You can open it up like that.
Bye-bye, artist friends.
Bye-bye, artist friends.